Hello, dear Libra, and welcome to your love reading for the month of August. I know these readings are late, but August is a month usually that contains holidays. It's too hot. As you could see, I'm not at home, so I've been in transition. I've been moving around. So thank you so much for waiting. What's most important is the message that you need to get. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on for Libra, dear Spirit. Thank you for your guidance. We're using different cards with, this is the last six zodiac signs, as we started with Aries. That's on another video. Aries till Virgo. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra and all the way to Pisces. This is post-eclipse. And we're on the way to a lunar eclipse in Pisces. What is the advice, dear Spirit? This is your card. We've got Magician and the Mirror. And it came out in the reverse. We will read the message at the end of the reading. Let's see what's going on for Libra, please, Spirit. What's going on in love? Remember, this is a general reading. In the meantime, your ruling planet Venus is transiting your sign, so she is going to be giving you a lift in matters pertaining to love or even your physical appearance. Okay, so she will be opposing Kronos, Saturn. That might be a bit of a low, but we will see. Remember that Libra, Venus will be retrograding between the late degrees of Libra and early degrees of Scorpio, so love will be very significant for you. Themes may already have started to show up. Let's see. As Venus entered your sign. What's going on? We've got a King of Wands here. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This passionate king, a bit of a leader. Hopefully he's in the upright. Let's see what his challenge is. This is about taking action. This is fire. This is passion, desire, and activity, right? It's not about sitting back. Let's see. But we've also got the denial card, the Seven of Wands. It's as though this king, which could be someone that you're dealing with, doesn't have to be a fire sign, could be the way that they're coming through. They may be hoping for an opportunity to have the upper hand. What I mean by that is, if there are any issues pertaining to your connection with this person may need to show their strength, show their courage. If your relationship is something that is against the odds, that has got limitations, restrictions, for them, maybe they're hoping, because we see the Six of Wands, right? And this person needing to fight for this connection, but it's in the challenge position. And there is a possibility that someone is pushing this connection away, or in denial of their emotions and what they feel. Let's see what's crowning. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which is a Libra card for me, even though it's an Earth card, because it shows these scales. It's about equal giving and receiving, right? I do see it as it's a relational card, so many times it could speak to anything legal, trying to find a harmony within a relationship, to do the right thing, right? To find the balance, to reciprocate equally. Possibly someone going through separation, or it could be a legal separation or even divorce, because this is what's crowning you, this is what's on your mind, this is your card. Nevertheless, it's as though you're saying, I want equal, I want balance, I want harmony and fairness. If you can't give me that, then I'm out. Where are you coming from? And in the past, the karma. It's about a waiting game. It's about a broken heart. It's about someone needing time. Four of Swords. There could be problematic communications here and possible third parties, because the Four of Swords comes after the Three, right? And you could see that the warrior he's exhausted, he's taking time out. On his mind are those 3 swords. Recent past, we've got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, an emotional opening, a nurturing, loving, motherly energy, a very strong possible spiritual connection as well. We know the Queen of Cups, and she's offering her cup. That's really interesting. Offering her cup to this masculine. He's looking back at her. So I feel that some of you have given and you have not received. And it's like you're ready to cut ties and say, I'm moving forward. If you can't reciprocate, if you can't meet me halfway, which is what Libra needs naturally, then I'm out. And you know, the King of Wands could also be a Scorpio. The possible outcome. We've got the Ace of Wands, so there is a potential, an opportunity for this king to meet you halfway, to take the challenge and to give you an opportunity, because he's holding the Ace of Wands. He really wants this. He really wants this connection. If this is not just a want or a need, because it could speak to a sexual connection, right? This person is coming through as very driven in the bedroom, right? It could be that something's going to lit up, something's going to show up and bring an opportunity, right? Now this card is just screaming out to me, take me, take me. So we'll take it on this King of Wands and the 7. Wow, 7 of Wands. We've got the Lovers, so Gemini comes through as well. Head over heart decision or another connection, it could be. What is the 6 of Pentacles crowning? We've got the Knight of Wands. Maybe you connected with someone that wasn't ready to settle down. They could have been, I mean, this King of Wands could have been someone that was in another connection. This could have been a meeting or a connection that's got to do with travel, someone traveling for work, someone that's on the up and up relative to career. You know, even career could be a third situation where, you know, I'm too busy, I'm chasing my money, I'm very driven, I want to succeed, right? And then I don't have the time for love. I'm not in the right frame of mind. That could also be some sort of an issue here. Let's see, because even the 4 of Swords can speak to exhaustion, right? Let's see, 4 of Swords at the foundation, the 2 of Wands. So again, choices, opportunities, dilemmas. It could also be physical distance between the two of you if you're connecting through social media. Gemini does rule the 3rd house of social media. There's possibility of physical distance here as well. Let's take one more on the foundation. We see an ending, the Death card. So Scorpio does come through. Some sort of a metamorphosis, change, choices, dilemmas, and something that needs to be left behind. So on point relative to eclipses, right? What is the Queen of Cups? We've got a King of Pentacles. Wow. I see you in between two. Maybe you are the one that needs to make the choice. Maybe you're the one that's turning your back on someone that was, this could have been a partnership or a commitment. King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Even though they're a good match, you see that she's turning her back to this person. Like, it's like she's been back and forth between her stability and her desires. I'm going to take one more on the crowning. We've got a 6 of Wands. I did speak to success, recognition, someone trying to make it, to be recognized where their vocation, career is concerned. Yes, and work can be connected to your connection. Leo comes through with a 6 of Wands. We've got a couple of 6s here which do speak to balance and harmony, which is what Libra is looking for. What is the possible outcome? We've got the 8 of Cups. So there's something that's going to be lit up and shown relative to the eclipse. We're already in the lunar eclipse energies of the 28th of August. Right, dear Libra? So 8 of Cups is emotionally, I'm leaving behind something that did not fulfill me. I did not feel that I had, you know, the zenith of happiness. those Two of Cups were still missing, right? So something will be lit up and someone is going to emotionally check out, move forward. Where are they moving towards? Many opportunities, openings. We've got the 8 and then the 7. You could see all the light here. You could see the light, you could see the rainbow, right? So this will open up many doors. Now there are choices to be made, and because Libra is a double sign, some choices may be difficult for you to make. This could be like a possible dream manifestation, but there could also be a little bit of not fully knowing where you're heading, so a bit of confusion. We've got the Star. It's like Spirit is saying follow your higher self. What is your higher self telling you? Because the Star does speak to a future wish fulfillment. It is a card of hope, so where you're heading, there will be more hope for many opportunities, openings. I mean, the 7 of Cups can also be like a dream, a manifestation of the dream. It's a very dreamy energy. And it is, for me, I see it as Pisces energy. So something will be lit up. Some truths will be revealed. Something to do with a future wish fulfillment. Possibly something being cleared, because Aquarius is truth relative to something not being so clear. Pisces, Aquarius. I don't know if this is talking about that season in the Pisces, Aquarius season next year, but it could also be now. You could be dealing with we are in the sky, right? Pisces, Aquarius. I don't know if you could be dealing with someone that holds those energies strongly here, or if it's more about timing here with the Star card. At the foundation, we've got Queen of Pentacles and we've got the King of Pentacles here. So this is about stabilizing, about being patient, about knowing what you want, knowing your worth. Look at the abundance with the male peacock here. There's great pride here. It feels like, because there is an affiliation for me between the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, right? Remember that the Pisces Virgo axis is being activated, right? This would be a Virgo card. Libra, you've probably got planets in Virgo as well. This is the promise here of something long-term. But also she speaks to patience. Remember, she's the Queen of Earth. She asks for patience. What she's holding is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's a promise. Let's see what could be going on with the romance angels. What's coming through for Libra in love? We've got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life from a wedding. Someone needs to free themselves from a long-term, possibly unhappy connection, and then let your friends help you. So Spirit is saying that it could be that you're in an in-between stage, right? Whether it's you or someone that you're connecting with, right? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Just go with the flow is what Spirit is telling you, right? So it's got something to do with wedding. Now the 10 of Cups would be, of course, a wedding card, which we haven't seen here. We see the 8 of Cups, which is something you have not found. So again, if you're the Queen of Cups, you've turned your back to a spouse, to a long-term partnership of the past, and you're looking at a King of Wands, someone that matches you in energy more, because you are an air sign, more masculine, and the King of Wands would be more masculine. Let's see. Safe love, trust, security in your home. It feels like you're heading somewhere. You're going somewhere where you feel much safer. I want to read the Magician and the Mirror, number 53, which is an 8. 53 and it was in the reverse. Let's see. There we are. The reversed message says, the Magician and the Mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking the advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself. So create something new, whether a home, business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess. But it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy, yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. There's the ignition, right? But you need to believe in yourself. If you've been doubting yourself, remember what I said about the King of Wands. This could be your energy as well, where you're coming through as more masculine. And wherever you're going, a twin flame has got something to do with it. Let's see the person you're thinking of and whether you've met them or not, because they're in the now position, logically they're already in your life. Let's see how they feel about your connection, what's going on in their subconscious. For Libra, dear Spirit, thank you. We've got the divine masculine, so you're connecting with someone on a spiritual level as well. We've got separation. Now, there is a separation. I don't know if it's with your divine masculine or if it's someone that's blocking your connection. Refocus. It's like a returning back to a past situation, re-looking at something, right? So they're feeling hurt that there's been a separation. I don't know if they're leaving a past connection. They're refocusing because they're re-looking at this union. Now it's masculine energy here. Remember the moon here, and we're coming up to a lunar eclipse, which is very significant. They're re-looking at your connection. So remember, this is a general reading. The mask will be coming off. What's going on with the control? We've got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And some of you are looking for safety. Someone was not certain. Maybe there was a lack of trust, a feeling of security, and not feeling at home. So that's why you're in transition. Remember the Magician. It speaks to looking at your mirror, looking at your internal self, or seeing yourself through another, possibly as well. I want to see what the Lovers is about in the now with the La Vera Sibilla and the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. We've got Constanza, something unchanging, something stable. It's the Ten of Cups. Remember how I said before we didn't see the Ten of Cups? Here it is. It's like your happiness, it was always there. It's your total bliss, and you know, this feels like home to you, this King of Wands. I don't know if they're at a physical distance. Donna de Servizio, it's a time of collaboration and help. This could be a best friend. This could be collaboration with your person. Nevertheless, energetically, it's very positive. It could be a work situation as well. And we've got the Queen. This is the woman, the sweetheart, right? She's holding something very precious in her hand. Again, she could have strong water or fire, doesn't really matter. But she is holding something of great value. And it's a 12, which is like the Pisces energy. Something could be happening around this lunar eclipse that is going to be of great value for you. The energies are very helpful here. There's water and earth. It's like stabilizing something. Let's look at the outcome. Remember this sweetheart, she's like a Queen of Wands that follows her desires. We've got a lettera, a note, a letter, legal, papers being served, a phone call, whatever it is. We've got the sacerdote, the Hierophant, which is like marriage or something being revealed relative to a marriage or a commitment. It is a number 13, which brings up Scorpio. So things that were hidden will be revealed. It could be connected to family or marriage or a contract. And we've got Amalat or low morale, the Four of Swords, which shows up in the past. You may be finding out if you were connecting with someone that was another connection, that they're going through big changes. They've left a situation unless it's your energy. The Amalato is low morale, or someone needs some time. One more. We've got the Namika, the masks are coming off. They're being stripped off, and what comes through? Someone being very patient or asking for patience. There's also admiration from a distance. This could be someone following you on social media. But there will be, Namika is the enemy, it's the other. It's the negative energies. It's like there will be an unmasking, a lot to do with air, communication. Best to know what's true and what's not. What's the truth and what's not. Okay? And we've got a romantic offer on the table here. Let's take some love messages from your person, what they're thinking, how they're feeling. Let's see. I feel safer in the silence. Again, the word safety comes up. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. And I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. And we see the King of Wands showing up as a Knight of Cups. So there are 2 steps forward and a step back. Let's take the Island Wellness Oracle, which isn't an easy deck, but it does bring up the shadows. Let's see what's coming through for Libra. Whenever you view this message, remember this is general. We've got the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and couple complement each other. I can't see the writing, it's too small. So you've got a twin flame connection here, and twin flames are never easy. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. You may also have other opportunities. This could be another person. Okay, dear Libra, so I hope that worked for you. I hope it gave you some understanding of what may be happening for you in the month of August or whenever you view this message. Love and light, dear Libra. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, dear Scorpio. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to your love reading for the month of August of 2026. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, we are in another setting. I've been on the road, so these readings have come late. Better late than never, they say. And it is scorching hot, so I'm just having a sweat bath while I'm doing your reading. Let's see what's coming through with the energy oracle. We are coming up to a lunar eclipse in Pisces. Sister water sign as you are, so let's see what could help you, what will culminate, what will come through as we are coming up to the eclipse. It's already active and we're in between the eclipses of Leo, new moon, and the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is going to be a full moon. Let's see what's going on. It's a very karmic time. What is the message, dear Spirit, for Scorpio? We've got man holding a heart, and I took it in the upright. number 45. We will read this later from the booklet. So let's see for Scorpio what's coming through, dear Spirit. Scorpio, you are affected by the eclipses now that will be happening in Aquarius and Leo. You're a fixed sign, so you will be challenged. There will be challenges. You need to move, you need to get active and proactive because it's for your highest good. So a man holding a heart could be someone that you're connecting with, if you're a female, or if you're a male and in same-sex relationships, yes, this could be for you, another masculine, or this is, the man could be interpreted as masculine energy. So someone is ready to take action, okay? Let's see. September could be very significant for you as well, because 45 equals a 9. For Scorpio, dear Spirit, we've got the Lovers. Twin flame connection, maybe, possibly, or choices between a head over heart or two different situations, people. Choices, right? Generally speaking, your challenge, and you could be challenged by a Gemini. I don't know. Some of you may hold Gemini. You could have some strong placements in Gemini. We've got the Ace of Swords, so it's about clearing, being truthful, seeing the truth, perceiving the truth. A lot to do with the mind, the way you perceive things. Gemini is the mind, it's the logic. Ace of Swords is a victory card, but it's in the challenge position. So it may be a double-edged sword, whatever that means for you. Crowning you is the Ten of Swords. Oh my God. Betrayal, heavy ending, but it's the darkest before the dawn. Something is coming to a closure, but you're on the precipice of something new, something that will come in, that will bring the light. Where are you coming from? Remember, this is the crowning card, so it's more than likely, it could have to do with your future or what is your dharma. And the past and your karma is the Hermit. I'm wondering if you're not karmically connected to a Virgo individual. Good match, Virgo, Scorpio. But the Hermit is also the inner light, or looking for the wisdom, or becoming more wise. Someone needing to internalize, do the introspection, look at their higher self, look at what they're holding, what wounding, what is not any more aligned with you, because Virgo is where the south node was of the moon, which is something karmic that needs to be released. Or maybe someone's come into your life to bring you the light, to bring you your truth, to help you go through a spiritual awareness awakening. We've got Gemini, Virgo, so mutable signs. Mutable means transmutation and change. Someone having come into your life to help you change, because fixed signs as you are sometimes don't accept change easily. Your recent past, the Three of Swords, unbelievable, Scorpio. It hasn't been easy, and it's not easy. You're going through an ending. The Hermit is a 9. Some of you are seeking a way out of a difficult situation. Some of you are looking for the answers if you've been in the dark relative to third parties. You may have been the third person, but we see here a man holding a heart. There is true love here. Who is this man holding the heart? Is it you? Is it your masculine side? Or is it someone that, remember that we could have people that come here to look for Scorpio and how they're feeling. So you could flip the reading, right? This could be your energy. Scorpio, you are a water sign, so you can be quite mysterious, secretive, fear of vulnerability. So I don't know if this is this is you and what you truly feel, and maybe this is what's coming to your perception. If you were connecting with someone and you doubted they were your twin flame, maybe Spirit was saying, yes, they came in, your twin flame came in to change your life so that you could see the reality and overcome any fears or any change, fear of change or death, because this could be an ending, right? What is the possible outcome? We see a lot of swords, so a lot to do with perception. Even Virgo is very much about the logic. Gemini is ruled by Mercury as well, so it's got a lot to do with the perception, the communication, and truths. Possibly also legalities. The outcome is the Death card, yes. This is the ending of a major life cycle for you. You're releasing something that was a burden, something that made you also go into your cave and go through an awakening, I believe. So a very significant other has possibly touched your life if you were in a situation where there was no love, where there was no truth, there was betrayal, there were swords, there were lies, there was deception. Maybe you're entering something else now, because the man holding a heart, this is true love. And it's a 9, and we've got the 9 at the foundation as well. You're coming to the end of a major life cycle. We've got the Page of Wands, which could be enthusiasm, excitement. It could be a child, it could be play, it could be a message of passion, inspiration, a risk that's taken. 8 of Pentacles, something connected to work, or someone, a message of someone's doing the work. This could be a love connection that's connected to work as well. Remember, this is a Virgo card. It does speak to doing the work, being dutiful, being there, being present. Someone ready to put the work in, maybe sending out a message, maybe even looking at the future with enthusiasm. Let's see what's going on. Let's take more messages. And we'll take more layers, of course. What's going on with the romance angels for Scorpio? Scorpio. Even Pluto is pushing you from Aquarius to make the changes in your life. And the changes are more than likely, especially if you're a Scorpio ascendant, they're in your home or your stable life relative to your personal life. What's going on for Scorpio at this time? Whenever you receive this message, playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful of fun to shine. That brings through the Leo energy for me. It could be the solar eclipse in Leo that we had, which is pushing you for a new beginning. That will light things up for you very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. The time is now, Scorpio, or very soon. And free yourself up, because this, it's time to take back control of your life, because this is what's blocking the next stage of your life in love. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. You know, this is also free yourself from the, maybe the conservatism, the fixated energy of my partner needs to be like this and like that. But Spirit is saying keep an open mind. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Scorpio, because you're quite mysterious and secretive yourself, sometimes that could be negative for you because you don't trust easily. You feel the betrayal is something major, and of course it is. Let's not kid ourselves. But when you feel and when you trust, you really open up your heart, and that's not an easy process for you. So betrayal could be quite painful, of course, but you can bounce back. You've got it within your DNA. Let's look at your person, the person you're thinking about. And what do they feel for you? How do they feel? What's going on in their subconscious? They're doing the shadow work. They're going through a difficult time themselves. There's loneliness, there's solitude. They may be going through a breakup and ending themselves. The Winter card is very much like the Hermit. If you've been connecting with someone, maybe could it be that they felt betrayed if you were in another connection? You can always flip the energies, right? So they've taken back their energy, possibly also doing the work. It feels as though your person is not in a playful mood. They're looking at something much more significant because there's been a decision. Someone needs to make a decision to choose. So I don't know on whose side it is, but pride and ego, your person may also be a fixed sign. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, they may have some placements in those signs, but they do feel that they're spiritually connected to you. Maybe they're seeing you as someone being quite egotistical or having a bit of vanity, or they trust that you are their other half. There's a spiritual connection here. They're hoping for their luck to change. Maybe they've had a bout of bad luck themselves. Remember the peacock could speak to abundance, but they're feeling that there's no abundance. They've been feeling that there's no abundance in their life. Maybe they're feeling like you've turned your back to them. I don't know. But they've pulled back their energy for sure. Let's take one more. Unless they're dealing with someone else, another connection where there's a lot of ego, another fixed sign. Third party, you see, which is exactly what I was just talking about. There are third parties, could be on both sides, could be just on yours or just on their side. I don't know. There's a karmic partnership here for sure. Beneath that is metamorphosis, which says that there's an ending. Let's take the Tangled Love Oracle. We'll take another layer of cards here. So it looks like, Scorpio, you're going through a major life ending of a cycle. Your life is, the foundation of your love life is changing. We see it here, here, and here. Okay? And that there are choices here for sure. Big changes in your love life. Let's see what's going on with the Tangled Love Oracle for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Red flags, signs, evidence, cheating, deception. Wow. A lot will be revealed, it looks like. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow together. So there is a connection here, but the red flags for me is like the connection to a previous connection. The connection with a previous relationship. Now, where someone's holding a chip on their soldier, on their soldier, I said. I wonder how that ties in. If someone is holding a chip on their shoulder, maybe they've been deceived. There's been betrayal, and that's why it's very hard to trust. But let's see. And we've got mind games, gaslighting, testing you, analyzing you, and emotionally unavailable. You see the chess game, this is about tact, diplomacy, and there have been mind games. So someone is more in their mind than what in their heart. Maybe could be something that's changing, dear Scorpio. Now, you're a water sign. Logically, you would go with your heart. You may have been dealing also, or are dealing with someone that's not so much in their heart, but in their head. Inferno, desperation, self-sabotage, life in flames and breaking point. This is like a tower moment that you're going through for sure. Wow. Let's see what's going on in the now. With the Lovers, we've got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. It's about clearing the air. It's about talking with someone that works in the legal field, or this is about, I feel it's about clearing the air, some truths coming through. Why do we have the Hermit in the foundation? We've got the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Someone was looking for clarity. Maybe there wasn't good communication. Maybe someone was very pent up on keeping a lot of secrets, keeping to themselves, not speaking about what truly is going on in their life. And we've got the Page of Swords. This is like breakups, makeups for me in the past. This could also be that someone had to go through something very karmic, which brought their awakening because of challenges, because of a lack of truthful communication or choices between two. Now, children could be involved as well here. A lot to do with logic, choices. What is the Three of Swords in the recent past relative to the Ace of Cups? A heartbreak, a disappointment relative to this possible new beginning. Someone still holding back in the recent past with the Four of Pentacles. It's like missing an opportunity or not being totally open that what they want is a new beginning. Possibly also taking back their energy and self-loving because that's all they can give right now. What is the King of Swords? We've got the Hierophant. This could be a legal divorce. This could be clarity and choices. The choice could be running with doing things differently. It's like breaking the mold, not following traditions. And family could also be involved here. Extended family, yes. But this could be a legal divorce. And why do we have the Ten of Swords crowning? We've got the Seven of Cups. So there's been illusion, possible deception and betrayal, or fear of that. And the Three of Cups, that there are third parties. Someone is hoping for, because there are 10 cups here, hoping to find their bliss and their happiness. This could also be a split of a family unit because it's the 10 of Cups, and that involves third parties, whether it's family, whether it's another love connection, whether it's betrayal, jealousy, all these themes come up. There's desperation, there's self-sabotage here because of a lack of trust as well. These are all lessons. And what is the Death card? What is the outcome? So Taurus comes through as well, dear Scorpio. Scorpio, Taurus for you is your relationship house, especially if you're a Scorpio rising. We see choices here in love. The choice is an ending. Let's see. We've got the Eight of Swords. Someone fearing that they're stuck in a controlling situation because it's their mind that's holding them back. We've got the Eight of Wands. This could be change, transition. Eights are like returning back. It's like the infinity symbol. Something about being stuck in a situation that could be physical distance. These are Cupid's love arrows, or it's a transition towards the future. Quick energies towards change. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, which promises something grounded, long-term. I don't know if it's connection with an earth sign. This could be a movement. You're transitioning. If you're going through separation, divorce, you're moving house. There's a foundational change, generally speaking. You're freeing yourself. Okay? Freeing yourself, possibly it could be from a karmic partnership, or if you were the third wheel and you were connecting with someone that was out of bounds to you, that was connected with another karmic, they're becoming free. Okay? Oh my God, Scorpio, there is a connection here for you. And we've got the Knight of Wands. This is about passion, desire, moving forward. Let's read number 45. This tender man sits with flowers all around, holding a heart in his hand. For a man, this signals a greater clarity about emotions and their purpose in your life. There could be a more balanced approach to family and love at this time, even if these have been confusing experiences for you in the past. For some, this card upright could signal the presence of a new man in your life, one who tends to be more thoughtful and aware. Whether or not this man is a love interest or a friend, he brings a high intention to help where personal projects, family or home issues are concerned. I don't know how that resonates for you, but that's what I have for you. Let's see what is going on with the island time wellness for Scorpio. What's coming in love? For Scorpio, what's going on in love? What are the possibilities? The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. That ties in very much with the gaslighting and mind games, which we see comes in the future position. So some of you are vibing with someone, syncing with someone, but there are blockages here that you need to free yourself up from. That could even be your own mind games. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So on point with the death card as the outcome. Let's take one more. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. That is promised after you're going through an ending, Scorpio. You or the person you're connecting with. Let's take the outcome with the Lavetta Sibila and see what's going on. And then we will take some messages from the person that you're syncing with. Let's take one card on the Lovers here in the King of Swords. Omaggio de Preziosi. There's a precious gift here, and it's the Eight of Pentacles. Who is this precious gift? It's connected to work. It's connected to a Virgo. Right? The precious gift could be someone choosing you. Could be some truths coming through. Could be you releasing something narcissistic. Someone narcissistic and harmful in your life. Maybe that was gaslighting you or treating you in a bad way or having betrayed you. Let's see what the outcome brings. With the Death card, the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. We've got Namika and the masks come off. You see the enemy. The truth is revealed. Now I just did Libra. They had the same card in the same position. And that's like a Pisces. With a Pisces eclipse, things will be revealed. We've got Lamante. There's an offer here, a romantic offer on the table. Someone being more emotionally available or open, and loyalty. Something to do with a friendship. It's the Nine of Cups. So we've got a lot of emotions coming through. What will be revealed, you will see the negative energies, whatever they are, connected with someone that's self-absorbed. Right, the golden mirror that's come through here. The Fidelta does promise a lot here. Someone is loyal and you can trust them. And we've got Ten of Cups, something unchanging, and happiness and bliss. Ten of Cups, right? Something about a visit, something about movement, someone that could be physically at a distance from you. There will be openness here, openings of the heart. Let's look at your person and how they feel about you. Before I take that, what's beneath the inferno? Back together, fresh start, second chances, good vibes only. Thank you, Spirit. That's after an inferno, like a tower moment. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. I'm not the same person that you remember. No other compares to you. And you inspire me. So, dear Scorpio, I hope that this resonates. What I do see is big changes for you. Third parties are being released. Right? There's a metamorphosis here because there's nostalgia with something to do with the past. Past memories coming back. There are good opportunities here pertaining to your person and their subconscious. They may be coming out of the darkness. They may be dealing with a narcissistic. Remember, you can flip the energies. There's a karmic partner that's going through metamorphosis and ending. Now, flip the energies, take it as it resonates. Thank you so much. Love and light, dear Scorpio. Wishing you well. Hello, dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your love reading for the month of August of 2026. Thank you so much for waiting for this. As you can see, we're in another environment. I've been on the road. It is August, which is a very, very hot month. We're taking little breathers here and there. And thank you for waiting. Okay, let's see what's going on for Sagittarius in love in August. Whenever you receive this message, then the message is significant for you, possibly. Doesn't have to fit every time. So for Sagittarius, what is the advice? We've got a man holding a coin, so he's come through in the reverse. I got a peek of this. I got a peek of this card whilst I was doing the Scorpio reading, but he was in the upright. And there was a little bit of a similar card for Scorpio. Maybe if you've got planets there, check out the Scorpio part of the reading as well. So for Sagittarius, man holding a coin, but in the reverse, number 43, which equals a 7. Something about July. This was not offered. The Ace of Coins is something long-term. So this person not being able to offer their coin a stable long-term relationship because of something happening or money issues going on and affecting your love life. I know it's not easy for you, and it hasn't been, and it's not going to be easy. We've got a lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 28th, and you are being affected through a difficult aspect. So lots of changes for you, especially if you're a Sag rising. This could also be a spouse, someone that has been holding back on providing you that long-term stability and foundation in love. So something will be lit up. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, dear Spirit. Thank you. Wow, I see troubles here. 5 of Swords. Competitive energies, stress, anxiety, legalities. The challenge is 6 of Cups. Now, let me get rid of my mouse from there. The 6 of Cups is nostalgia. It's something to do with the past. It could be someone from your past that that you've, what can I say? I mean, 6 of Cups is balance. It is emotional balance, but it's in the challenge position. That involves not good communication, misunderstandings, possibly, or someone has got children, and that could be the issue, because the man holding a coin is like the King of Pentacles. Could be someone that's a father. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone that has got responsibilities and is going through a stressful time. You're feeling the stress as well. Let's take the rest of the cards. Crowning you is the Emperor, someone who logically is a father, someone who logically can provide security, unless it's someone that's trying to control a situation. Could be connected to money as well. Maybe finances controlling, the energies may be controlling your connection because of the lack of the ability of someone to provide you with something long-term, or someone is elsewhere dealing with another situation, not able to give you that long-term future connection. The Emperor, though, in the divine position, possibly in the future, could be someone that when they've tackled the issues that they're dealing with, they could possibly offer you, because this is maybe something that's been offered and hasn't been delivered. Where are you coming from? So Aries comes through, can be any sign. What's the karma and what's going on in the past? Queen of Swords, could be Libra, could be any air sign. Queen of Swords, she knows what she wants. She wants balance, she wants harmony. She could be a divorcee, she could be a single mum. Okay. Queen of Swords being Libra is all about balance and harmony, equality. That needs to be in sync. Otherwise, there's no future, let's say. Maybe some decision has been made from the past. Queen of Swords is someone that sees things more clearly, or wants clarity, recent past. Nine of Cups, someone doing something that they desire, something that makes them feel good. Maybe this was what was promised but not delivered. We're not taking reversals here. What's the outcome? Possible outcome. We've got Judgment. Now, Judgment isn't an easy card. It's going through crisis. It's having second chances, a possible resurrection. This is Scorpio energy. So big changes, a moment of crisis, needing to make a choice or heeding the call of it's a time of resurrection for you. Possibly for some of you, with the Nine of Cups, this could have been something that's promised but needs time to germinate, to come to fruition, because we've got the Emperor. That's the next step. And the Emperor would be someone that's able to give you that security, but they can't give it to you right now because these are the same energies, right? We'll read the man holding a coin in the reverse. We'll see. Oh my God. It could be about timing. There's a huge similarity for me with the Emperor and the Devil. Could be a Capricorn. Could be someone that's got heavy limitations, responsibilities. There could be third parties. There are responsibilities there. Someone needing to do the work. Remember, this is about third parties many times, but could also be a timing that right now my life is up in flames. I can't offer you more than what the future may hold. And I've got a lot that I'm dealing with. The Devil is addictions. It's cycles, right? What's he sitting on? He's sitting on the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, and it's like the King of Pentacles here. Okay, this could be third parties in a long-standing relationship. Queen of Pentacles is usually a mother. She's quite experienced. This could be a Virgo with Leo, Virgo and Leo. Six of Swords, though. Someone needs the strength to transition towards something much more stable, but it may take time. It may also require severing ties with the past cycles. Someone knowing their worth. Queen of Pentacles knows her worth. Let's see what else is going on. What is going on for Sagittarius, dear Spirit, Sag? Some of you may have placements in Scorpio as well. But you are affected by the eclipses, big fated changes ahead still until possibly mid of next year. What's going on for Sagittarius? Sagittarius and in love. Remember that the Devil is maturity. It's Capricorn. It's maturity. It's someone that's responsible, someone that's older, someone doing their due diligence or being called to do that. Right? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Because Five of Swords is, I don't know what's going on with my soulmate. There is a lack of balance. Romantic feelings, that there are romantic feelings. So there's a necessity to explore, to have the maturity, to have those important conversations. Right? Someone may be asking you for time. Free yourself. And this card has come through for, I just started this. So Libra, Scorpio, and now for you, Sagittarius. So big breakups, big endings. There's a lot to do with the release of the victimhood, because this is a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and to trust in the divine plan. It's like there is a possibility to take your relationship to the next level for an engagement or engaging with someone, but someone needs to free themselves, or even free themselves from fears that are holding them back from their new life. Let's look at your person and how they feel about you, this significant other. What's going on in their psyche, in their emotions? What's going on in their fears? For Sagittarius, please. Divine Feminine. Someone is in tune. They're tuning into the frequencies, the vibes. We've got Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. We've got a spiritual connection here. You are telepathically connecting. You're seeing signs and synchronicities. It's as though this may be platonic, but you're already in sync with each other. There are some things, practical things, that need to happen so that the foundation of this connection change, going from only spiritual and emotional to practical and reality. Dark night of the soul, your person is going through a dark moment, still going through their awakening possibly. Oh my God, dear Sagittarius. They're awakening to the truth of this connection, that this is a twin flame connection. They're on fire. We see the fire there. They want you. I got the goosebumps. They're so passionate about you. They're so wanting to connect with you. They want a commitment, or they're in another commitment, or you are. Let's see what the tangled love speaks to. Tangled love for Sagittarius. Beneath the commitment is the communication. See, telepathically, you are connecting. The energies may be stuck now. They're going to start to flow. What's going on for Sag? Envy, black magic, jealous of you, holding a grudge, mad that you're gone. Envy, that's not a nice energy at all. There is jealousy here, so the Scorpio archetype comes through. What else? We've got someone's forgiven you, letting go, peace, spiritual release. And I'm going to take one more. Thinking of you, nostalgia, missing you, grieving you, fixated on you. Manifesting a reunion. So this is possible for the future. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but it is saying that it is safe. But someone needs to free themselves from those lower vibrational energies of jealousy, envy, holding a grudge. All these themes are coming through unless there's another person that's involved here. Let's read the man holding a coin. 43, which equals a 7. I don't know if it's talking about the 7th of September. Let's take the reverse message. 43 reversed. Yeah. This card reversed reveals that you could be acting against your own best interest where money or health matters are concerned. You might be spending a bit too much or simply not be conscious enough about what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. So you see, we know the Emperor is very disciplined. So there could be confusion about which way they're heading, the Emperor, because they are crowning your reading. Okay? This card reverse could also be warning of a self-absorbed or dismissive man who may be out of his own advancement, even at the cost of your own. Be conscious of the critical or demanding men around you, and always remember that you alone determine who has the real power in your life. And there's going to be a moment of crisis, as we see here. Let's take another layer. There's going to be a moment of crisis. I do feel some of you may be still dealing with past narcissistic, right? And your wish is to be free, so that you could be open. Some of you may have still some legalities still pending if you're parents and you've got children. So energetically, you're still sort of going through the ending of the past issue with the envy card here. And Spirit is also saying you need to forgive and release. Because if you're holding a grudge, energetically you're letting the past in your life. Let's see what's going on in the now for Sagittarius. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the man holding the coin. This is a match. Virgo, Taurus, even Capricorn. Yes. I'm wondering if there isn't a Capricorn individual that some of you may be needing to release from your life. Thank you. And she could be a parent, right? So some of you may be still dealing with an ex. Now, some of you may also be connecting to someone that's very stable. Earth is coming through very strongly. For some of you, this could be a Libra, Virgo individual, or some of you have got a battle with possibly an Aquarius Capricorn. I don't know. Let's take the Queen of Pentacles. I want to take one more because this is the woman holding the coin. She knows her worth. She wants something stable long term. Maybe she's got responsibilities as well. Money's playing a major role here. We've got a death card, you see. So there's something that's changing. Your reality is changing, dear Sagittarius. Now, because the death card is in the challenge position, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, she's challenged to have an ending in her life. Let's take the Queen of Swords at the foundation. Ace of Cups. This is clearing the air where love is concerned. And Queen of Swords will self-love if she is someone that's standing independently and on her own. She is someone that released an old situation it's gone, because the Eight of Cups is emotionally, I want a second chance at happiness, right? And that's what was desired here. So this, with the Ace of Cups, was also a possible new beginning in the past. The new beginning began while someone was still in another situation, going through hardships because of the Eight of Cups. And you see that's 9 cups. So maybe there's been like a light at the end of the tunnel about this possible wish fulfillment that someone was looking for. Let's see the 9 of Cups. There's the 3 of Swords. Releasing. Oh my God. 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I'm going to do what's right for me and I'm going to release the past. Let's see what the Emperor speaks to. 7 of Wands. Someone that's got a battle on their hands as well. Or maybe someone that wasn't able to give you something long-term and stable because they've got a lot that they're dealing with. So maybe they were also in denial about your connection, whether it was a twin flame and they needed to go through an awakening. What else? Yeah, see, they had to go through an awakening. The Hermit is also someone that they're seeking wisdom and advice from because they've got a battle on their hands. And the Judgment card in the outcome, dear Sagittarius, is that a portal opens. You've got opportunities. Choices need to be made. Maybe there's physical distance. This is like a doorway that's opening, an opportunity for someone to be single, happy, and in the Garden of Eden, knowing their worth. This is like the minor arcana of the Empress, right? But someone needs to go through their solitude first, know their worth, pick up their pieces and move forward, because there's another opportunity here. Okay? And it's going to come suddenly and out of the blue. This is a sudden shift, change. Sagittarius, expect the unexpected, right? The Tower is something that's leaving your life that you come to a point of judgment, and judgment is second chances. It's like Uranus that's in a difficult aspect to you, and in Gemini, right? So it's in your house of partnership. You're growing aware of where you need to go. And if you've been stuck in a situation and haven't been flexible, Spirit is coming in and shaking it up for you. Okay? 5 of Pentacles. Your beliefs are going through change as well. Okay, we've taken those. Let's see what the Island Time Wellness has for Sag. We'll take some love messages. And I'm going to see what the Tower is with the La Vera Sibila. What's going on in love for Sagittarius? Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. That's so good to hear. I got the goosebumps. The masks come off. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. Say the masks are the eclipse, the Pisces eclipse. And mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. There will be an introspection, but then there will be outer changes as well, because Uranus in Gemini, it's about clarity, it's about perception, communication. Boat, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, and closure issues. The boat is like a Sagittarian energy for me. It's about transition. So movement, for sure. As I said, someone needs to be able to stand on their own. And maybe these second chances will come just out of the blue. Things are going to happen very quickly. You've got very significant cards. You've got the Death card. You've got the Tower. You've got the Judgment card. Very significant cards. And you have the Devil as well. What is this Judgment? Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. So Virgo comes through as well. And the Tower card, which is a Uranian energy again, Mars energy. Artista, Seven of Cups. This is like the Aquarius energy. Someone is deciding, someone's having a breakthrough, a light bulb moment. Delirantes, the silly actions, but this is also support from others. This could be someone that wears a uniform, someone that sits behind a desk. What the light bulb that will come on will bring delirium for sure. The news comes in. The news has been taking time, but it could be anything. Legal, news, communication, awareness. This has taken a while, but it's a positive card. And what is this news about? It's about a reunion. Oh my God. Eight of Wands. La reunion, about a meeting, connection, reconciliation. Take it as you wish and how it resonates for you, dear Sagittarius. Wow, okay. I got spooked. Looks like they feared. There was a lot of stress here. My heart is telling me just do it. And I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. See, that's the blockage here, which I said, free yourself. Someone is asking for patience. Someone needs some time. It's like the readings, the energies are quite similar right now. Things have got to change, and they will change for the better. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. We'll leave it there, dear Sagittarius. I hope that this resonated. Love and light. Remember that twin flames are never easy, but there is a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. I'm wishing you well. Because if this is not a reunion and it's a meeting, we'll see what happens from there on, right? It is going to be a significant meeting, get-together, news. We'll leave it there. Love and light, sweethearts. Thank you so much. Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to your love reading. How are you all? Thank you for waiting for this. I know that it's late. But as you can see, I'm not at home now. And August has been quite the month. Very, very hot here in Greece. I don't know about next year. Maybe do the August readings in July. It's just so hot in August. Let's see what's going on I'm in transition. A lot of changes, fated changes are happening. So trust in the divine plan. Let's see what's going on in your love life. What's coming through, as this is a general reading for Capricorn. Dear Spirit, what's going on for Capricorn and in their life? What is the advice? The Temple Path. Beautiful card. Very nice to see that we took it in the upright. We will read that in a moment, but let's see what's going on. To me, this could be you're on a path to a spiritual connection, to a very spiritual time of awakenings. We will see. It's like you're following your calling, even where love is concerned. It's a number 12. 12, 12. And we're in between eclipses. 12 is Pisces. We've got a lunar eclipse on the 28th of August. We're already in the vibes, right? We're already affected by that lunar eclipse. Full moon, right, in Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Dear Spirit, please advise what's going on. We've got an Emperor. Okay, beautiful. Love to see the Emperor here. What are the challenges? Page of Swords, the communication, some truths, some children. The Emperor is someone that is older with more responsibilities, not necessarily always older, but more mature. And I see that this Emperor, which could be your energy, because many times I do see the Emperor as a Capricorn, unless it's an Aries, you see that the page has turned its back. They're back to back. All right, so it's got to do with communication, some perception, something to do with children as well, or some misunderstandings that need to be cleared. Are you dealing with a Gemini? I don't know. Let's see what's crowning you. What is your Dharma? Six of Cups. It could be a soulmate. It could be some theme connected to the past. Of course, this Pisces lunar eclipse, there's been a consecutive few lunar eclipses for Pisces since the end of 2024. So this is the last lunar eclipse in Pisces. So look to the area of your chart that rules Pisces. Okay, so yeah, it's got a lot to do with communication. Especially if you're a Capricorn rising. Six of Cups, this is what's on your mind. You want balance and harmony. There is nostalgia here. Where are you coming from? What's the karma and the past? Knight of Pentacles, very slow, strategic, taking forever movement. But you see this Knight, he's actually, sometimes he's totally stopped, right? It feels like there's a halt in his steps. He's totally stopped. He's looking. The horse is looking to the past and the Knight is looking to the future. There's something holding your love life back. It could have to do with anything. I mean, this is a Virgo card, the Knight of Pentacles. Practical matters, work matters, nurturing, loving, discerning. All these themes could be coming up because remember, we're just still finishing up with the eclipses. And the South Node was in Virgo, so there's something that needs to be released, something that needs to be overcome. Let's see. I'm wondering if you're not dealing with someone that's more spiritual. You're more of an earth sign, more about hands-on. So if you're not dealing with someone that's more spiritually inclined, a platonic relationship, because the Emperor could be someone that's narcissistic or controlling, or someone that's just needs to do the good for the whole. What was going on in the recent past? The Four of Pentacles, see, holding back, not being open. This is the Miser card. Or someone that's really wants something stable, a lot to do with a home. The Emperor is a 4 as well. possible outcome. We've got justice. So this is like karma turning into dharma. I mean, justice is balance, it's harmony, it's fairness. It is a very significant card as well. Can speak to legalities, can speak to, because Venus is transiting through Libra, and Venus is at home in Libra, equal and fair relationships, giving and receiving. I mean, Six of Cups is also an emotional balance. Another Libra card, Six of Pentacles, another six. And you see the scales here, an equal and fair and just relationship. Or maybe it's the time of the work that you've done, because you've matured, you've gone through maturity. You are mature, generally speaking. Maybe you've worked hard, right, towards serving others, being the father, let's say. Maybe Spirit is helping you now find your footing, find what's right for you. Six of Pentacles, yes, again, legalities. The moon, you see, this is like the moon is going to light up things that were hidden, things that were you feared. Pay attention to your dreams. This lunar eclipse could be very significant, where there will be a return of, you know, even the communication, if there has been a lack thereof. Because the Four of Pentacles is, I'm holding back, I'm just nostalgic of the past, but I'm holding back, possibly waiting on the other to be more mature. I don't know. Justice is like a portal that opens. Let's take more messages before we take another layer. What's going on for Capricorn? It's as though there was stability in the past. There was a sense of stability, possibly looking towards the future, and then someone sort of pulled back. Something like that going on here. Let's see, Capricorn. We've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Someone needs to man up. See, the page is turned, so the communication hasn't been good, hasn't been there. Someone's turned their back on communicating maturely. We've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Unless this is another karmic that's blocking a situation. And we've got children, which I spoke of before. Your love life is being affected by children. But the children can also say, because someone is overly serious and there needs to be more play, more flirtation, more sort of lightening up the energies, right? Unless there is a big age difference with you and someone that you're dealing with, this could be someone that you're karmically connected from the past. So see, even here, heart-to-heart conversations, past life is karma. This is like big age difference, but also someone needing to man up and speak truthfully and communicate, right? Finances and career could be an issue as well. Religious factors and your beliefs possibly also going through change. Someone being stuck on what they've learned, that conservatism. You know, the Emperor is usually someone that, even though we're talking about you are Earth, but you're cardinal, which you accept, you know, you initiate, but still you are Saturn ruled, so you need to be certain before you move forward. But you are being pressured. You are being pressured because your ruling planet is in Aries. You're being pressured to be more, to be more trusting, to be more, to be the crazy one, not think too much. Maybe you've been overthinking. Let's see what's going on with the person you're connecting with. Mute, so a lack of communication, or there's a sense of emptiness within them. Crossroads. They're at a dilemma, not knowing what to do. They may also be not telling you that if there's physical distance between the two of you, even emotional, they're at a crossroads. They may need to travel to come to you. But the crossroads is they're seeing signs and synchronicities. There's the mask. It's like they're looking for signs as well. The dilemma could be for them whether they could take off the mask and be totally truthful with you, or whether you're going to do that if you've been wearing the mask. They've received some karma. It's like fate and destiny has been playing out in their lives. There's something that they're putting a stop to. They could also be watching you from a distance, admiring you from a distance if you've gone through a metamorphosis. I want to read the message, the temple path. There's something about beliefs that needs to be released, or being the victim. Let's read the upright message. It was in the upright. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on the karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides. All the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you, call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your high intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. And this is the way things are meant to happen. Unless, my darlings, unless there's a possibility, let's say that it could be the person you're connecting with, that message was for them. Okay, let's see what the Tangled Love speaks to. See, because the mask here is like the rose-colored glasses. Your person may be at a crossroads that they're spiritually awakening and understanding what this relationship is about, or where they need to move towards, what they need to do. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn in the Tangled Love. What is the advice? Real love, real deal, true bond, unshakable, divine union. One more. Pop-up, unexpected visit, taking a risk, facing fears and emotional push. Wow. So if there's been a lack of connection, someone's going to take a risk. They're going to pop up when you least expect them. So that's going to be quite the surprise. What's the moon sitting on? The Three of Cups. There could be a reconciliation if there's been a breakup. Let's see what the Emperor is. And the Page of Swords. Why do we have the Emperor in the now? We've got the King of Pentacles, minor arcana of the Emperor. Someone that's stable, steady, unless this is you. Unless this is you. It doesn't tell me that much. Money could be playing a major role. The finances and career came out as well. And we've got the Tower. I knew that something like that would show up. The Tower. It's not going to be an easy pop-up. This is like a shocking enlightenment, revelations. Yes. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles at the foundation as karma? That you're going through a crisis, a resurrection, second chances in love. The Four of Pentacles, recent past. You've got the Magician. Maybe there's been a little bit of trickery or a lack of clarity. But the Magician is Mercury. It is an ace. So maybe the alignment of the stars will help stabilize something. Let's see, the moon is going to play a major role. The eclipse, yes. The eclipse, because the sun is going to be transiting through Virgo and the moon will be filling out in Pisces. So I don't know if you're dealing with such a sign. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. The Death card. Something to do with change, possible revelations, because the death card is Scorpio. Things will be revealed about an ending. Your Dharma is about change, okay? A huge metamorphosis. And someone is going to be single and happy. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is, I'm shedding the past. I know my worth. I've got everything that I need. Some of you could be releasing a past life connection, relationship, because you're going to have an open heart-to-heart conversation with the person that you desire to be with. Remember the past life relationship here. I'm going to take one more on the now. We've got the Hermit. So someone is seeing the light. Another 9. You've got a couple of 9s. 9s are about endings, completions. We're coming up into September, which is the 9th month. Someone sees the light here. Now, you could be dealing with an emperor that was narcissistic, and it could be that you're someone else, the King of Pentacles, which could be very much your energy, yes, but King of Pentacles is someone that's grounded, of course, but yes, they're experienced. Remember, the King of Pentacles is not a control freak like the Emperor could be if he was in the reverse. So it could be someone else that's going to be long-term and stable, that will support you. Remember, the King of Pentacles holds the Ace. You're getting free with the 9 of Pentacles. You know your worth, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio and not an earth sign. And what is the Justice, Libra, about? It's about a new opening, an opportunity, a new found desire, clarity, a new potential, nevertheless, things showing up for you, and seeing the truth. See, something is going to be lit up about a betrayal. The betrayal also talks to an Ace of Swords, right? And the Six of Wands is like overcoming any obstacles and knowing, or even being, I'm going to say, recognized for your abilities of freeing yourself up from something that was difficult. Or, I mean, it's like you're the winner at the end of the day, right? You get your justice. You succeed in that. So even if you're in a legal battle, you may feel betrayed. But remember, you've got new beginnings. The Ten of Swords turns into the Ace, and you've got the Ace of Wands. A lot of things are going to happen very quickly. Wow. Okay. Wow. You need to overcome some obstacles for sure. See? Move away. You may be also moving towards someone that you desire, or someone that's something that's written in the stars. Someone that maybe was out of bounds to you. This could mean many things. Either you're leaving a narcissistic, or you're moving towards someone that can offer you stability, right? 8 of Cups there, and there are the Lovers. So you do have choices, obviously. Let's see what else is going on for Capricorn, dear Spirit. So Virgo comes through as well. Pisces, Cancer. Scorpio comes through very strongly. Libra. Aries. Let's go. What's going on for Capricorn? The Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Let's take one more. We've got engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Now, this may not happen tomorrow, because to be the Phoenix is, it says you're rising up from your ashes, and Scorpio does come through very strongly. Let's see what this betrayal and what the justice is about. We've got a voyage is opening. We've got a knight in shining armor coming in. They may have to travel to come to you. Like a new journey that's opening up for you. But you've got the Vedavor, leaving some heartbreak behind. right? Also leaving solitude if you've been alone. And we've got Ace of Pentacles stanza. News is coming in. News that maybe was hidden from you. Some positive news. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It promises something long term. And yes, this can also speak to secret things going on behind closed doors, a sexual connection, third parties. But it promises an engagement. Engaging with someone on a more stable level. Okay? Let's think of your person and let's see what they want to share with you. Their thoughts. You inspire me. I got spooked. And I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. I think that Sagittarius also got this. Maybe check out their reading. Now this can speak to, it's Saturn, right? Even though it cycles, on a particular cycle you may be able to get grounded, and this is like the reality. But it's also, without Saturn, you can't have a long term. Without maturity, someone is not ready to enter something long term. I mean, this is a very significant card and holds many meanings. We'll see. The eclipses are very significant. I can still feel you. Okay, so maybe there's a bit of a time limiting. It might take some time. Someone has to do something right now. They're asking that you are patient, but you know, they're also going through a difficult... Oh, excuse me. That was a sneeze that just left, just disappeared. They need to overcome their fears because it says I got spooked. All right, and they are possibly watching you from a distance, right? Possibly making, you know, imagining big things, but not being totally truthful with you. You've had cycles, possibly, because this is Neptune, Saturn. Possibly you can ground this dream in reality, but it involves a metamorphosis, and I see that recurring message for many signs. You are on the right path. That's what it says here. So expect an unexpected visit. Could be someone coming from a distance. Someone's going to take a risk. They're going to face their fears, and emotionally they're pushed. Okay? This is real love and a real deal that may be happening here. So congratulations, dear Capricorn. Love and light. Thank you. Hello, dear Aquarius. How are you? Welcome to your love reading for August of 2026. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for waiting for your reading. I know it's taken way longer than what it should have. But I'm lucky to be able to bring these to you because I'm in transition as well. As you can see, I'm not at home. So thank you for waiting. It is a very significant time, as there's just been a solar eclipse in your house of others. Very powerful new moon solar eclipse. It was a total. So big, bright new beginnings, which involve an ending though, Aquarius. And I know you're under a lot of pressure. And I know that Spirit is wanting you to visit now your new chapter, your new path in life. And because you're a fixed sign, it's not easy. Let's see what the advice is as we're in between eclipses and coming up to a lunar eclipse in Pisces at the end of the month. Dear Spirit, what is the advice for Aquarius? You do have Pluto transiting your sign, but in good aspect to the outer planets. So whatever is changing, and I know it's not easy for you, you need to embrace it. It's for your highest good. The sun comes through. Wow. So it looks like whatever's happening for you, you're going like through a rebirth. The sun speaks to pride and happiness and play. You haven't had it easy at all, and I see big fated changes for you until even early 2028 with the eclipses happening for you. You are carrying the North Node, so it's a Jupiterian energy. Aquarius, dear Spirit, what's going on in their love life? Aquarius. The sun speaks to happiness, clarity, healing, reconciliation for some of you, a new chapter in your love life. Some of you, because the sun is the ruling planet of Leo, and Leo also rules children, grandchildren. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Whenever you view this, yep, singlehood, independence, but it looks okay. Okay, what I mean by it looks okay is that you know your worth, you're standing independent and strong. This is like the minor arcana of the Empress. So maybe if you're going through some changes, you need to stand tall, stand strong. Yes, this is a Virgo card, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Virgo. Possibly. Could be someone that wants to be independent, wants to be alone. I don't know. 9 Pentacles, that speaks to abundance, right? Abundance, feeling abundant and enjoying the fruits of your labor. What is your challenge? The Knight of Cups, an offer, a romantic offer, but there's a lack of certainty whether this cup will be delivered or will be embraced, right? Knight of Cups. It's in the challenge position. Some of you may want a little bit of downtime, alone time, if you're going through changes, big changes, life changes. Let's see what's crowning you. What is your Dharma? The King of Swords, you're in your energy, okay? You're speaking your truth. You could be advised by someone that is in a position to advise you, even though maybe you're even listening to your higher self. It's like you're receiving downloads from Spirit as to what you need to do. And that's speak your truth, sever unhealthy connections, relationships, speak to someone that's able to advise you. You know, I've never noticed Saturn in the distance here. Aquarius, your traditional ruler is Saturn. And you sort of fluctuate between Uranus, Saturn. So being conservative, but also breaking the rules, breaking out. You are a fixed sign, fixed air sign. It's got a lot to do with your mind. And if the communication is there, it's significant for you. And also friendships. You want your partner to be your best friend. You want to be able to have fun and joy, right? So I don't know if a Leo is... You could be releasing a Virgo and connecting with a Leo. Your foundation is temperance. Be patient with yourself. There's an alchemy going on. You're going through healing. You will find your footing. Recent past, 6 of Cups. Nostalgia of the past. Some of you are also parents. The possible outcome is the 3 of Wands. It's like your ships are on the horizon. You've made your choice. The 2 of Wands, you've passed through that portal. It's like you're in the foyer and you're carrying the Ace of Wands. This is what you desire. It's also like I'm turning my back on, because I've already made up my mind and my decision, right? What's at the bottom? We've got the 2 of Swords. There's the decision. I think some of you have already made up your mind. Some of you may be thinking of traveling, doing things for yourself, making yourself happy. Self-love, I get here. You may have offers that you're not ready to accept. Not wanting yet. You want to do you first. Let's see what else. We've got the 2 of Cups. There is a potential here for connecting with someone. You know, these could be... 2 of Cups could be soulmate connection. It could be friends. Doesn't have to be a romantic connection. And we're not reading reversals. So... The 2 of Cups is an emotional agreement or coming to an agreement about something, trying to see things from the same perspective. I feel that because we've got a 3rd cup with a Knight, that there may have been third parties. The interference doesn't have to be another relationship, right? And I don't know if your cups are full. Let's see what Temperance says at the foundation and the karma. The Knight of Wands speaks to freedom, speaks to chasing my desire, speaks to play. Possible third parties, because the Knight of Wands usually is the player, Something to do with travel, distancing oneself. Nights are about movement, about transition. Let's see what this Six of Cups speaks to. We've got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a heavy burden that's coming to an end. See, there's the crisis card, the judgment card. That's at the foundation. A resurrection. You're resurrecting your life. Scorpio, Sag come through here. I don't know if it's going to be in that season. In the recent past, see, heavy burden where marriage is concerned. Some of you may be releasing a marriage where there are children. There's potential for new love here, but I don't feel that some of you should jump straight into something. You need some alone time. Get out, have fun. You need time to heal. The warrior is taking his time. He's thinking about the heartbreak. There could be third parties. See, it's saying hold back on your desires. Take your time. You need to pick yourself up. Maybe there were trust issues. Maybe the fire has gone out. If there was, another connection here. I see strong independence with the Nine of Pentacles. Like I'm happy on my own. I'm going to do me. This is what I get here. Let's see what the outcome says. We've got Justice, which could be a legal separation, divorce, or this is what is karmically playing out. We've got the Lovers, so you could be connecting, releasing a soulmate, connecting with a twin flame, and that's not easy. But you've been through a lot, and you're going through a lot. The Four of Pentacles, it's like a twin flame is wanting to enter. It's like Spirit is saying, hold back, it's not time yet. Okay, it's not time yet. Because some of you are still busy with building your own life as an independent soul, needing to heal, needing to take your time to go over things. And maybe there's some sort of an enlightenment, some sort of clarity that's going to come through, some sort of information that could be telling you that, because the fours always speak to stability, whether it's your home, it's something you built, or something that's on the horizon. Some of you may have a twin flame that's coming in that you may not recognize right off the bat. Or some of you could be finding out that a past partnership was connecting with a twin flame, and that's why it was end of story, right? It was the end of a cycle. Both parties need to be happy and putting in the work for a connection, for a marriage, or a long-term relationship to be able to survive, right? Otherwise it will wither. The Four of Pentacles is, I don't put any more effort in. I'm not feeding this connection anymore. You may be finding something out, something like this. We've got the 3 and 4. 3 is your close environment, or the way you communicate. And the 4 is that you're going to find out about things that were held back from you. Because this is Gemini, and Gemini is also information. I want to take one more on the Two of Cups. What's that about? We've got the Two of Wands. So dilemmas. There's the open portal. There's the dilemma about staying with a soulmate or not. You've turned your back on the soulmate because a twin flame is on the horizon. Two of Swords again, the dilemmas. End of story, the World card. Some of you may be connecting with someone that is worldly, someone that comes from a different culture. We've got the Devil here. This is like the ending of hardships for me. The decision has been made, whether you've made it for yourself or whether it's made for you. Let's take the Sun card. It is an ace, all about new beginnings. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning. The onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or the writing of or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put the energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. So just be careful with what the intentions you're sending out to spirit. Now I want you to think of your person, the person you're hoping to manifest. Now some of you may have not met this twin flame yet. They're not far off though. They're not far off because they're showing in the near future. Unless we will see what else comes through. What other information. How is your person feeling? The person that will be next in your life. How are they feeling? Nostalgia. So it must be someone that either feels very familiar to you, you feel like you've shared lives with them before, or it is someone you already know. There's grief because they have nostalgia relative to a sweet past. A sweet past. And it's the nostalgia is like the Six of Cups, which is in the recent past. We've got fifth dimension. See, there's the soulmate, the nostalgia, and there's the twin flame with the fifth dimension. It's as though your person may remember you from a past connection, and they may grieve the fact that you don't know that they're coming into your life, or you don't know that they are meant to be with you, that they're the one for you. We've got received. So it's like a stoppage or some sort of pathway, some sort of karmic pathway that is coming through. Could it be that we can flip the energies, that your person is still grieving, releasing a soulmate from the past because they feel that you're their twin flame? Could it be that as well? Possibly. There's the karmic partnership. So there are third parties here in a metamorphosis. Who else had this? Who was it? I think it was done today. Either Libra or Scorpio. Possibly Libra and Scorpio, or Libra and Sag. Maybe check out their reading. Let's see what the Tangled Love says. Lots of twos. Two is very significant for you. Gemini comes through, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, of course. What is the advice for Aquarius? Contemplation, sketchy, unsure of you, playing games, weighing out options. Coming clean, confessing, opening up, being truthful, and raw emotions. That would be your energy. You want that for sure. You want to clear the air for sure. And controversy, drama, scandal, disbelief, hidden things being revealed, which is exactly what I said towards the end of the reading. Maybe believing something and things being totally different. Drama, you know, that solar eclipse in Leo could have been quite dramatic or still could be playing out. Scandals, things that are going to come through. There's going to be disbelief as well. And there's envy, black magic. It says, I don't like to believe in black magic unless you're open to it. And then it can seep through into your aura. I believe when you know that you can stand strong without someone being able to control your life through these sorts of actions, then you're protected. Now there's jealousy, there's someone's holding a grudge, and Someone's very angry that the other person is gone. Okay. Envy could be quite a dramatic emotion, quite a complex emotion as well, dear Aquarius. So if you've been dealing with someone like that, where there's been so much jealousy, you need to be careful. Attraction. So this feels like new love. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There's something about forgiveness towards the parents. Playfulness. Could be a Leo card. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now, playfulness. This is about flirtation, getting out and about, not taking things as seriously. And there is a possibility of engaging with someone that's more playful, who could be very healing for you, someone you're attracted to. And remember, the Nine of Pentacles could also be someone that you are being drawn to. Remember, she's like the minor arcana of the Empress. Someone you're attracted to. This could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner that you seek. So if there are negative, dark, hard emotions, cutting emotions connected to a past, you need to work on that. You need to heal that, Aquarius. And if you're dealing with someone that was like that towards you, then they need to heal themselves. Thankfully, the Sun is here, which can bring some healing. Okay, let's see with the Island Time Wellness, what could be playing out for Aquarius, dear Spirit? What's going on in love for Aquarius? In love. The butterfly, relationship evolving, is the next phase, to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Could be a relationship evolving or you going through an evolution and into the next phase of your life. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. And what else? Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on. Maybe you've had cycles. You've tried to make something work very much so, and it's been persistent, and you've been repetitively trying to stay in a relationship that cannot be salvaged. This is like saying, release it, leave it. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. You see that there will be dramas, scandals, disbelief, and hidden things revealed. It's not as simple as it seems, because the Sun will also clear the air, will bring clarity, healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So you see, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. Let's see what's going on here with the twin flame, the lovers, the outcome with the Justice card, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. This could be someone that you were dealing with, a soulmate in the past, opening up and telling you, because they're forced to do that. Justice is karma, that you need to find out that that they may have connected with a twin flame, another lover. Delirante, someone's delirious, some sort of a silly action or thing. It's just the themes are very hard. It's the Nine of Pentacles as well. There's the sacerdote, the revelations relative to a commitment. Things that were hidden will be revealed, which will bring change. And there's Superbia, the peacock. The male peacock is also pride. It's ego. It could speak to a spiritual connection. It could speak to competition, because the male peacocks, they do fight for their partner. They fight to death. And we see the outsider coming in, the ladro, the thief. Someone's entered your energy, your home. This is third parties, or these are revelations that are going to come to you in your house and about your commitment. And that's where the envy will come in. Opposites attract, bad boy, different beliefs, insane attraction, and balance each other. See? Juices, fed up, walked away, no communication, taking your power back. We'll leave it there. I saw snooping beneath that as well, so there will be some dramas, dear Aquarius. It's to be expected with eclipses, but know that everything is happening for your highest good. At least you know where you're heading. Think of the person you're hoping to connect with, and let's see what they're thinking. I can't seem to find the right words to say with you, to you, unless this is a past partnership. What can I say? Take it as it resonates. I know, screw things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. And maybe we're just too different. And at the bottom is, I can still feel you. All right, Aquarius. This healing heart is very significant, and the Sun and the Four of Swords up here. I hope this resonated for you, dear Aquarius, even just a bit. My camera went dark all of a sudden. I don't know why. Thank you so much. Sending you lots of love. Good luck, darlings. Hello, hello, dear Pisces. How are you? I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to your love reading for the month of August of 2026. Thank you for waiting for it. As you can see, I'm not at home. It is still summer and it's very hot here. And I really needed to push through and get these messages out to you. Remember, you could see these messages as timeless. And dear Pisces, it is a very significant time, as there is a lunar eclipse in your sign on the 28th of the month. But it could be playing out even up to months after it happens, you know. So you never know with eclipses. You've had consecutive lunar eclipses in your sign, which is about deep metamorphosis, deep changes, fated cycles in your life that are coming to a close, and things that you're needing to see. It's got a lot to do with your internal self and the way you perceive things, the way you feel into things. So trust in that, whatever is coming to a close. Remember, eclipses are fated, and they've got your highest good, your best interest at heart. Let's see what's going on in love for Pisces. What is the advice? Fifth chakra and Archangel Gabriel. Wow, Archangel Gabriel. Oh, that's really significant, because this full moon is going to fill out at almost 5 degrees of Pisces, which is where Fomalhaut is. I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. And that's Archangel Gabriel. So there's something to do with the heart chakra, right? Fifth chakra is the heart. So something is going to be shown to you. There is the lunar eclipse as well, as you could see. And it's showing, it's Pisces. So it looks like it's going to be a very, very significant moment for you. Let's see what's coming through, dear Pisces. A lot of things that were unclear will come into clarity and understanding. Dear Spirit, for Pisces, what's going on in love? Number 39 equals a 39, a 3 and a 9. That equals 12. It's all about sacrifice, release, letting go, so that something new can come into your life. Let's see. 6 of Wands. This is a Leo card. Doesn't have to be, but Six of Wands is like ego, it's success, it's recognition. I've accomplished something. Or this could also be the release of ego and vanity and just an opening up of the heart. We will see. The challenge here is the Eight of Pentacles. Someone to do the work, someone to sit behind the desk and perfect something, or because Mercury is also going to be with the sun, something is going to come clear. It could be connected to work, it could be connected to work being put in to succeed where love is concerned, or to even water down any ego, because healthy ego is necessary, but going overboard because of someone's success, that's not, that's totally opposite to your energy, because you love through compassion, you believe we're all one. But Virgo is also where the South Node was, where the things that we had to release. Virgo for you, if you're a Pisces rising, is your relationship house, right? So this could also be a love connection that involves work, that's connected to work. What's crowning you? Change. This is your Dharma. You're able to release successfully something from the past that was just the work you put in did not get recognized. Where are you coming from? Queen of Swords. It's probably you. Could be another person, but it's the way you're coming through. That you want clarity, you want clearing, you want truth, you want balance. Unless this is someone else, another air sign that you're dealing with. Could be a Libra. Queen of Swords wants balance and harmony. Maybe you've come to the end of the road of loving unconditionally and that not being returned. Let's see. Recent past, Six of Pentacles. Some of you may be going through physical divorce. It could be. It could be, yes. Or, it could be a partner that's asking you. It could be a Libra sign. Libra, we've got Leo, a Libra and Leo. They could be asking you for a settlement, a divorce settlement. In the Six of Pentacles, is about equilibrium. Where there hasn't been that, then there's imbalances, right? But it feels like Spirit is saying, okay, it's time for you to receive what you deserve. And I know most Pisces are compassionate, loving, and sacrificing. And the fifth chakra with Archangel Gabriel in this lunar eclipse, because after something ends, then something new comes in, right? So maybe this is all about, a reality check, needing to see things without those rose-colored glasses. What is the possible outcome? We've got a King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Interesting that there's green here, and the fifth chakra is a green chakra. So this could be someone that you're connecting with. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. Someone that's going to be there for you. Someone, you do match with earth. This could be someone that's going through a divorce themselves and connecting with a past partnership where they're dealing with a Libra. Maybe, energetically, your person is coming towards you. But this could be someone that is a father, that could have been a spouse, could be still working through some sort of a death process. But this is someone that's very stable. They may be slow, but what they promise, they deliver, even if it's late. Seven of Cups, which is the illusion, not seeing clearly. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. So I see a fair bit of earth. You could be dealing with an earth sign, yeah, or it's things to do with practical matters. Wow, okay. I saw it and I was going to take it there. So Page of Pentacles, unless this would have been there, it doesn't matter. I was going to speak in Greek now, saying Vembirazi, it doesn't matter. So there's going to be some sort of a message. The message promises something long-term, and the Page of Pentacles is someone that's studying something long-term. The King also holds the pentacle, right? But this could be a message that promises something long-term, a message from a child, if you're a parent, a message of a promise. That's something that's being studied and looked at for the future. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. Seven of Wands. Ace of Wands. Which we're just talking about. Did I say Wands? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Which may be something that's already started from the past with this King of Pentacles. Some of you may have been single or a divorcee, and you've been waiting on this person who sort of kept you at a distance. Either maybe you kept them at a distance. You were not ready for the next stage of your life. Some of you threw yourself into career. Put up boundaries with people. So you did a lot of clearing in your life. You put up boundaries for people that were not on the same page as you, that were not reciprocating, not heartfelt and open with you. Maybe this already started because this was the opportunity from the past, and now we see the King holding it. Maybe a decision has been made. There's the Ten of Pentacles, which could be the end of a chapter. Someone's relationship, long-term or marriage, coming to an end. This turns into the Ace as well. But it also speaks to possible abundance, security, stability, support. Possibly from family. This could be the separating of, what we have, someone going through separation and divorce, whether it's, monies or property. But remember, this turns into the Ace of Pentacles as well. So money may be playing a major role as well in your life. Let's have a look at the Death card that's crowning you. We've got a King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Okay, now you may be releasing either a Leo or a Scorpio. What did I mention before? I mentioned Kronos. Can't remember who I was talking to. Yeah, it was the Aquarius, the King of Swords, which we saw Saturn, Kronos, in the background, which I never noticed before. And we see Kronos here, Saturn as well, with the King of Cups. Maybe some of you could be connecting with a Scorpio, could be a Taurus. It took them forever to open up for you. It took a lot of courage for them to be open for you. Unless, as I said, you're releasing someone that was toxic for you. Someone that was self-centered, narcissistic. Someone that was a drinker, dealing with addictions. Because Scorpio could possibly be that as well, because they're very secretive, right? It rules the natural 8th house. But someone needs a lot of strength to open up and speak of their depth, the depth of their emotions. Maybe it took them a while. So maybe your person is more showing up, not so much emotionally as physically. Let's see. We've got the Chariot. So Cancer comes through as well. Possible travel, movement, transition, overcoming obstacles. Decisions have been made, and there's a crisis, a resurrection. Doesn't always have to be very difficult, like a huge crisis. But it is second chances. It is a resurrection. So again, Scorpio comes through. This could be a change of home, a change of state, transitioning, moving on, moving forward, moving from or towards another stable relationship. See, it's moving from. Eight of Cups. Well, someone's left a situation that didn't make them happy, but looks like he's moving towards the Four of Wands, which is the 11-11. See, she's got an open heart, but maybe she gave and she did not receive. That would be your energy. And you're going to follow Nine of Cups, what it is that you want. And that's the Four of Wands. You're walking through that portal. Let's see what the romance angels say. You do have the guidance and the help coming from Spirit, from Archangel Gabriel. Let's go. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Whether you're releasing a person or you're releasing your beliefs, something is being released nevertheless. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And, oh my God, reconciliation with a twin flame. So I don't know who you're releasing. Are you releasing someone, a karmic? I don't know. Let's take more cards. Finances and career are playing a major role for you. As we said, deception. See, the masks are going to come off. There could be deception with finances as well. Let's see the person that's significant to you. How do they feel? What's going on in their psyche? You know that the King of Cups could be someone very manipulative, right? Grief. Union. Surrender. So someone needs to release a union. They're in grief. They're very unhappy. The surrender is Pisces energy for me. Maybe this is someone having seen things with rose-colored glasses. Maybe your person, if this is someone you're hoping to manifest, could they be the ones that are going through separation and going through forgiveness and learning? I don't know, but your person is very unhappy. They're going through a lot of grief. They're in contemplation. They could always be thinking about you if you've gone through a breakup with them. Karma has played out a lot of karma. And fate and destiny has been received. And the crossroads could also open the road, but they're receiving signs. There are dilemmas here. They may also need to travel. See, your person, the one that's significant for you, they're going through separation. This is what they're feeling. And the grief is a woman here. We see a female. We see the Queen of Swords at the foundation. Could be a past partnership that they've been hurt by, deceived, betrayed. I don't know. Either that or your person is thinking that they've caused you a lot of grief and now they're just releasing the hold on that and just leaving it up to Spirit. What's beneath the separation? We've got fear. We've got the masculine in fear, desire, self-pleasure, intense feelings, sexual thought about you. That would be Scorpio energy for sure. Thinking of you. Aquarius also got this. Nostalgia, missing you, grieving you, fixated on you, and manifesting a reunion. Someone desires a reunion here. Intimacy, passion coming together, magnetic pull, and missing you. I would say Scorpio screams out to me here with all this intimacy, all these desires. Scorpio is playing a major role in your reading. I don't know exactly what, but what I do know is that there's a twin flame here. There's a possible reconciliation, but that will come after a separation. Forgiveness is necessary. That's right up your alley, dear Pisces. Did I read number 39? Did I read it? No, I didn't. Let's read it now. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself, so never deny your profound integral value. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. Yes, and it just reminds me of the 5th chakra. My mistake is the throat chakra. It's the heart chakra that is the 4th chakra. And because of the color green, because that's the color of the heart chakra, right? That's what mixed me up here. So a lot to do with communication, self-expression. My beautiful Pisces. Let's see what's going on with the island time wellness. Wow, deep passion. Deep, deep passion. Intense feelings and sexual thoughts. Let's see. For Pisces, what's going on, dear Spirit? Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on. So it's going to require work. We've got I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want to date. And love. Unconditional love. Self-love. Oneness. Passion. Affection. And attraction. Here is someone carrying a very big heart for you. The sabotage and the rebuilding could be cycles that you've had. Repetitive cycles. And persisting on trying to fix something and working on something. I had a similar message with Aquarius. Maybe check out their reading. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. This is like the Death card. So a relationship possibly with someone. King of Cups could be someone that was manipulative. Someone, I don't know, Cancer, Leo. Could be Scorpio, Leo, fixed sign. This possibly is, because you're heading towards the King of Pentacles, you know, the Chariot is the moon. And the moon is going to fill out, and it's a lunar eclipse. So emotionally, you're going to go inwards. You're going to take some time on your own around that lunar eclipse and see what comes through for you. That is what is advised. Let's see with the Judgment, the Chariot. That's 2 major arcana. Scorpio, Cancer, a very emotional full moon, a lunar eclipse it will be. And we've got the King of Pentacles, which will and can give you something stable and based in reality. We've got news that's coming in. Telephone call, news. These could be messages, anything legal as well. We've got the Giovina Fanciulla, the young virgin. It's like the Virgo energy. It's like releasing anything toxic and going through, think of Virgo. Virgo speaks to cleanliness and clearing and being of duty, right? Doing the work. It's like cleaning your environment. But she also speaks to newness, right? The Virgin. It's like something is birthed here. The Sacerdote in this line could also speak to something long-term. But there may also be things that will be revealed that were hidden, because we see Scorpio energy here. It's a number 13. The Sacerdote is also marriage, but it's also Taurus, right? Things that will be revealed that could be quite freeing. I'm going to take one more, and we've got the Bed of War, 3 of Swords, solitude, someone that wants a new beginning. There have been a lot of secrets relative to their personal life, their private life. There's something will be revealed about heartbreak, about an ending, or someone in another marriage and feeling very lonely. And we've got the separation here, and it's the Three of Swords. So there was jealousy, there were third parties, the Eight of Swords. There's remorse relative to the past. Someone may be having felt that like they were blocked, imprisoned in a situation, but there comes the ending of that, right? And it's the Five of Swords. Someone finding an intelligent way to put something to rest, to release something that was toxic, for something new to come through. A lot of swords, a lot to do with the mind, a lot to do with the communication and the perception. We've got Superbia, the peacock, the male peacock, which does speak to a spiritual connection, abundance, luck. Jealousy can speak to competition as well, some ego, but also speaks to abundance, great abundance. Okay, my darling Pisces, as we finish up your reading, think of your most significant person. Let's see what they're thinking, how they're feeling, what's going on in their mind. No, way too many. Let's take the top card. Our connection still affects me. What does Pisces need to know? I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got, I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. So for some, this judgment call will be hard. There will be some sort of a crisis here with the revelations, with some heartbreak, with some endings. But this is a change. This is a deep, deep change. This could be the ending of secrets. I'm not holding secrets from you anymore, Pisces. Back for good, pure joy, soulmates reconnect, real union. Another message, significant message for you. And it does speak to reconnecting, but there's some sort of separation there and forgiveness that's necessary. So, very deep, even though the cards are not that many, but still it's very deep. I'm wishing you well and wishing you luck as well, dear Pisces. Thank you so much for your love, for your patience, and good luck with what's going on. I will be back.